Sinisteve.
Hey YouTube, Sinisteve back with another video, and today we're going for the Bitmap Brothers games. Now, there wasn't that many, and that's why I've sort of hooked them up with Hewson games. So let's just go for it. In fact, there's not too many here actually. Should be a relatively short video. First up, we've got Cadaver. Never played it. Again, really highly rated game that I just have never played. And next up, the Daddy, Speedball 2. Such an awesome game, like amazing game. Had so much fun with this back in the day, and even today, one of the best games ever made. Then you had the first Speedball, which nowhere near. Had nothing on this. Had nothing on Brutal Deluxe, but still, great addition to the collection. Next up, a box that if you look at it will just crease up. These boxes are so fragile. This is Magic Pockets. Again, another highly rated game which I haven't spent much time with. I always remember it on the TV show, kids show. I can't remember what that TV show was called, but yeah, kids show on Saturday morning, where you played it over the phone, like you told them what to do. It was, yeah, awful really. But then next up, another highly rated game in a box so fragile, and that's Gods. Again, another game I haven't put enough time into because a lot of people rate this game. Then next up is Xenon, which it does say, like when you go on to like developers on some of these websites, Xenon's not usually on there for Bitmap Brothers, but it does say in the bottom corner Bitmap Brothers on there, so it's going in this one. And then you've got the sequel, Xenon 2, with the Bomb the Bass soundtrack. It's alright, I find it very slow. Xenon is quite slow as well, but I actually prefer the first Xenon to the sequel. And then another Bitmap Brothers classic, Chaos Engine. Another one of them games that gets mentioned a lot on my top 25 video, like why it wasn't in there. To be honest, I probably got that one wrong. It probably does deserve to be in there as one of my favourites. And then next up we've got Chaos Engine 2, which I didn't like this one at all. Just couldn't get on with it. Nowhere near as good as the first one. But I do love the box art on it. And then always ending with a bit of a compilation. Speedball 2 double pack with Cadaver. Critical edition, we'll chuck that in there. And then we've got a couple of CD32 games. So the first one being Speedball 2 again. And you can't own too many copies of Speedball 2. And the CD32 version is actually really good. And then Chaos Engine as well. Then next up we've got some old school, I'm not going to pile up on there because they're so fragile. We've got some old school Hewson games. Exelon. I know that this didn't rate very well. It didn't rate as good as the 8-bit versions, but I love this game. I always remember playing it with our first Amiga. So nostalgic to me, that game. Same as this one as well, actually, Battle Valley. Pretty cool sort of side-scrolling sort of shooter. Yeah, really cool game. And next up, another shooter I didn't get too long ago, Zarathustra. Side-scrolling shooter that's not particularly good, but can't have enough shooters either, to be honest. We've got Cybernoid 2, which I've never actually, I don't think I've ever played this game. I can't remember ever playing it. I played quite a bit of this back in the day, and that's Synapse. Again, another pretty slow horizontal shooter. I don't know why, when with our first Amiga I always remember having Dynapse, Battle Valley and Exelon. I don't know if we got some sort of Exelon pack, but they're all the big boxes as well. I mean, those three might even be our original boxes. I can't really remember. I know I had a few from back in the day. And then we've got Slayer. I believe this is another pretty mediocre side-scrolling shooter. Yeah, I don't recall ever really playing it. And then we've got Stormlord. I believe this got a Japanese Mega Drive release. Probably a little bit more covered up though. I know there's like a statue at the beginning that's pretty naked. And then going on a little bit newer, got Nebulous 2. Those that don't know, you got 21st Century Entertainment was owned by Hewson. And for some reason I can't find my original Nebulous, and I'm 99% sure I've got it. Again, I mean, where I sort of sell a few games, maybe I've accidentally sold it. I've done that a few times with games. I'm not sure. It came in a dual case. And this is Deliverance. Pretty cool action platformer. Massive sprites. I paid a pretty penny for this one actually. This come from I've mentioned before, it was a collector. What did I buy? I bought Sly Spy, Secret Agent, Deliverance, Mr. Nuts I bought it from as well, and they were all just minters. Really took care of his games, and he had a lot of games for sale as well. That some of them were going crazy money. We've got Slam Tilt, a game that I've never really played that much, but I mean people rate it as sort of highly as the Pinball Dreams franchise, which speak of the devil. First Pinball Dreams, fantastic game. Awesome game, like one of my favourite games. I mean, the intro to it still puts tingles up the spine, and this game was just as good. I couldn't really tell them apart. Pinball Fantasies. Used to love the Nightmare table on this one. Awesome game. And this is another one a bit like Slam Tilt. I didn't really spend much time with it, and that's Pinball Illusions. And last up in this video is the double pack, Pinball Dreams and Fantasies. I mean, can you think of a better double pack? I mean, some people might say Speedball 2 and Cadaver, but could have never played Cadaver. Yeah, awesome game. I know that Pinball Dreams got released in like a green box as well. I wouldn't mind getting. But yeah, that's about it for Bitmap Brothers and Hewson. I know there are other Hewson games I wouldn't mind getting hold of. I do really like these medium-sized boxes. I'm sure that that's all of the Bitmap Brothers releases. I did hear of a Cadaver data disc. Not sure if it ever was released in a box. No idea. Again, in the comments below if you know any more. Anyway, guys, that's it for me this time. I'll catch up with you on the next one. See you soon, YouTube.